Do you know what I like to do on my anniversary? I like to look at some baseball cards. Celebrating 24 years of marriage today. We got married outside. It's a beautiful ceremony and everything. But it was the hottest July 31st in the history of Pennsylvania. And everybody that was at my wedding brings that up. And when I was at the National in Chicago, that's what it reminded me of, because it was so hot. That's the one thing that I could complain about, I guess, was how hot it was. And everybody's complaining, that there was no AC in the convention. But honestly, everywhere we went, there wasn't really AC. I was hot everywhere. I was joking around. I'm like, do people in Chicago not have air conditioning? None of these establishments? Because I know if you go to Florida, man, you walk into a restaurant or a grocery store, like you're freezing. The air is so cool. But just wanted to do a little recap. I've did shorter, smaller recaps and several videos from the National. But I didn't show everything I got. And I kind of just wanted to show everything again. Rue Dog showed up for a few of us Clemente collectors and had given me this tumbler here. It is fantastic. Gave a few of us these, and I had left mine, and he brought it to me at one of the parties. I left it, so I'm grateful he brought it back to me. Rick brought us this Misfits shirt. And he got me this Doc Ellis shirt, Trippin' Acid. He always gets me a funny shirt. Last year, he gave me a Dave Parker smoking a cigarette in a dugout shirt. But I got some fantastic pickups. We were walking across the street, and Mike, baseball collector, flagged us down, and he gave us these cards here signed by Dick Perez. That was great. And of course, Lou Rock wasn't there, so we had to make a video and bust his chops a little bit. I had shown that on a previous video. And man, I got this lineup card from 1982 I showed. Total surprise, gracious gift. Signed by Chuck Tanner down there. And picked up these 1931... stadium photos, Hack Wilson and Rogers Hornsby. Stooks, my man Stooks. Man, he sold me this, but for practically nothing, so I consider it a gift. Stooks, thanks again. This is Paul Dean, gold medal flower. Daffy Dean there. He doesn't have a whole lot of cards. Dom Staven Sports Cards gave me this 1976 Topps wrapper. And I did not have this. And of course I collect the wrappers to go with my sets. But I got some fabulous pickups. And one of my favorites is Junior Baseball Fanatic 12. Got me a piece of the saddle for Secretariat. And we got these frames, these BCW frames. These are fantastic. I think I need to order more, but this one says the National. And I'm going to keep this card in this frame, so I will always remember the National that I got it. I had some cards re-slabbed I showed you guys, but I'll show them again. I got this... Ty Cobb Colgans and Tris Speaker and my Black Swamp Find 3-Finger Brown. And the first card I saw at the National and the first card I bought was this Tim Keefe, Allen and Ginter. It's a beauty. And at the same table, I got this Vic Willis. Little work of art. Picked up this Warren Spahn rookie. Got this 1950 Drakes. I haven't shown this one yet. This is Preacher Row. I'll work on this set a little at a time when I can find them. And I got this fabulous Leaf. Ooh, Blackwell. And of course, what I consider my biggest pickup, Martin Dihigo. Then, at the end of the night of the Filmington and Mike O's party, I bought some cards from Breakout Cards. And two of them I already had, but these are fabulous examples and I got them anyway. That is a Tattoo Orbit Dizzy Dean. One of my favorite all-time cards. Always a dream card of mine growing up. And the Tattoo Orbit Jimmy Fox. And I had been searching for these two cards and he had them, so I had to grab them. And one is the Mecca Jack Johnson, Sideways. I already have the other one, but I've been searching for this one for months. I tried to find a good price and a nice clean copy. So I'm thrilled with this. Beautiful Jack Johnson. And this is another one I've been looking for a year, months, many months. And that is a 1950 Royal Desert Stan Musial. This is a really nice, clean copy of it. You find them oftentimes really, cut crooked and so forth. I picked this up just for fun. Old vintage pinup card, exhibit card. I got these Silks, Home Run Baker, Eddie Collins, and Chaz Dewin. Add to that set every now and again. I had this waiting for me when I got home, and this set is rare. It's a beautiful set. I pick these up when I can. I have a few of them now. This is the 1929 29 Tabacalera. It's the only set I know that came out of El Salvador. And they have Babe Ruth in here. That's exceptional. But it's they made multi-sports. And anyway, I got this one, Tommy Loughran. He was a light heavyweight. And different organizations, magazines, and so forth list him pretty high on the all-time light heavyweights, like anywhere from 4th to 7th. One of his claims to fame is he beat Max Baer before Max Baer was the champion. But these cards are cool. Very rare. And I had mentioned before I went to the National, one of the cards I wanted to pick up was the reverse negative Dale Murphy. And I found one pretty quickly for a good price. It's a 7, but just wanted it for my set. So it is now, I believe, complete. I have the test cards of the reverse negative. I found this, and I just had to get it because I never saw it before. 1961 Chemstrand of Harmon Killebrew. It's a patch. I got this, and I'm trying to get at least one card from every vintage set, and I did not have this set represented. So I am thrilled to get this, and this is 1958 Bell Brand, Johnny Padres. And I have a few of these, but man, these are so beautiful. I was walking, past And I saw this one, and I'm like, I got to go back and get that. And so I did. Sada Haruo. These are gorgeous. I have several of them, but I did not have O. And these are for 1964 Fujima gum. But then when he was showing me this, he showed me yet another one. And the second one's even nicer. So I had to get them both. That is just a beautiful baseball card. And I had a couple other pickups just coming in the mail. Well, first, I got to give a shout out to Sammy Thunder. My first time hanging out with Sammy, it was a great time. I enjoyed it. And he gave out some cards you could pick. And I got this card that he gave me. And I picked up a Freddie Patek rookie card. Came up with my Pirates. Some of you may not know that. And it's from 76. And I got the minor league Pedro Martinez Classic. Cool card. And they gave us these at the National. I'm going to try to sell it for 2 33 Gaudy Babe Ruths and a 51 Mickey Mantle, if I can. I'm just kidding. So the National, man, the hobby is strong. Holy cow. You know, last year, people weren't making deals. You know, they weren't moving on prices a lot. This year was the total opposite. I found everybody was wheeling and dealing. Everybody was willing to come down in price. And you know, if you were a serious buyer, you could buy. And it was booming, just overwhelming. But man, the hobby is strong. I can assure you of that. And everybody's been saying it. And really, you know, anybody that's complaining that I heard, the only complaints are that it's too big, maybe too many people. And of course, we want that. You know, that's just something you have to deal with. You want it to be like that. You want everybody there. You want all those dealers there. It gets a little overwhelming to walk through, but I don't know how else you could do it. So that's really not a negative thing. That's a positive thing in my mind. And then the only other thing people could complain about is the heat. Nothing we could do about that. And we dealt with it. I know they had some issues with some autograph seekers. There was an ordeal with Kareem. I guess his agent was insisting on charging more for higher grade cards, something along those lines. I don't follow it that closely. I'm not an autograph seeker myself, so I didn't wait in those lines. I didn't encounter that, but I heard those complaints. And that's something that probably should be fixed if you have people coming and signing that can really be a negative experience for some people. But again, I don't know if when you're dealing with all these wealthy, famous athletes with agents, if you're ever going to really eliminate something like that. But overall, just a phenomenal experience. Man, so many people would come up and introduce themselves to me. I got to see a lot of people that I've already met, but I got to see even more people that I never met. And the Baseball Collectors Party was phenomenal. Filmington and Mike O's party was phenomenal. And one of the highlights of my my trip was hanging out with the chick from the Netflix show, Golden Netflix show. She's my favorite on there. So, hey guys, it's my anniversary, as I said. I'm getting ready to go to dinner with my wife and my daughter at one of my favorite restaurants, so I got to go. Thanks for watching.